today we are going to be creating this little embellishment book cover. It's basically a book cover because I didn't really create pages for inside the book. I have a little tuck spot right here, and then I have this little waterfall with these self-seal baggies. But this is what we will be creating today. It's really simple, and I did do some prep work. So you're going to start off with the base of the book. You're going to want this to measure 7 by 12. On the 12-inch side, you're going to score this at 6 and at 7, and that's going to create a 2-inch spine for your book. So that's what that looks like. Super easy, and I'm just using a regular piece of design paper. It's not even heavy duty cardstock. I would recommend that you use heavy duty cardstock just because we are going to be adding chipboard to this, but the spine does not have any chipboard, and it just kind of tends to like go all over the place. See how that just moves everywhere? So if you want it to be, you know, sturdy, then I would use a heavy duty cardstock. But if you're going to use it like I'm using it as just like an embellishment book to hold some cute embellishments, then it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I have that, and then we are going to create our matting. So this is going to be the front of my cover. I do want it to be a landscape style book, so it, you know, everything's going to be facing this direction. Just because of the closure, I thought that was a great way to face everything, but certainly you can have it in portrait view or this sort of style, you know, where everything's facing up and down this way. I just decided to do it the opposite. So for the mats, I just go down 1/8 of an inch. So it's gonna measure 6 7/8 by 4 7/8, and that's going to be the measurement for every mat on the front and back cover, and then also for the inside front and back covers. So what I did is I used chipboard for this, and I backed it up, you know, I backed up my design paper on chipboard. That's going to go right on here, and this one's going to go on here. And then I've also prepared the ones that are going to go on the inside, and it's the exact same measurements for the inside. And for the spine, you are going to do 6 7/8 by 1 7/8, and that's going to go right on here this way. Then I have my closure right here. So before you adhere anything down, I'm just showing you where everything goes. Don't glue anything down just yet. For the closure, I have a piece of paper or 2 pieces of paper that measure 1 by 12, and then I fold it in half, and that is the strip that we are going to use for our little straps that are going to be our closures. And the reason I say you shouldn't adhere anything down is because these straps are going to go under, they're going to go on your base and under your mat. That's going to secure them into place, and you're going to go in about 1 inch on each, and you can actually, you know, score this just so you know exactly where to put that. Don't score it too much, just a little line just to give yourself an idea of where you want it to be, but you don't want it to fold too much, so don't score it too hard. So that's gonna go right in there, and we are done with the outside of our book, and now all we have to do is add this to the inside. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I have adhered my pieces down. I added my straps on first, then I added my front cover mat, my spine, and for this mat right here, I made sure it was facing the direction that it should be facing. Since it has a design on it, I wanted the houses to be facing down to this direction. So you can see here that they're not all facing the same direction. So be mindful of that. Make sure that if you're using design paper, you know, you're using it in the direction that it needs to be. So these are going to be our straps right here. And I think this is looking good. So this is the inside of our book. You can, you know, if you're using, like, let's say a solid black or even a solid white, you don't have to matte the inside because you're going to be adding things to the inside. But I do want to matte it. I think it looks really pretty when you matte it. So I think that I'm going to do this just like this. I'm going to glue these down and I will be right back. Okay, so we've glued all of our pieces down. We have, you know, our front, our back cover, the spine. We have all our pieces on the inside, and all of these pieces were backed with chipboard, so it just gives it a nice sturdy feel. And so now what we are going to do is add our Velcro dots. So I've got these circle dots from Dollar Tree. And so all I'm going to do is put the front and the back together, stick this onto my strap, so we've got the front and the back. I'm going to bring this up and see where I want to place how far down I want it to go. I think about right there. And I'm just eyeballing this. And I'm going to do the same for this side. Again, just eyeballing it. That looks kind of straight, right? Is that pretty straight? This might be a little too high. Let's go down a little bit. Just like that. We'll apply some pressure to that. And then you've got them placed exactly where you need them. That is our little embellishment book cover, you guys. It's super easy to put this together. And so on the inside, you can create pockets. You can do a little waterfall, kind of like what I did in here with these self-seal baggies to insert some embellishments. I have a little pocket down here. You can do a box envelope to fit, you know, on either side of this. You can do a hinge right here. I did see an embellishment book that Crafting with Lilly made, and she used some pages, and I'll have her video linked in the description box. She used pages like this that just fit inside of each other like that, and she used that to, you know, create her pages and then add embellishments to this. So that would be really cute. It's endless possibilities. This is basically just an embellishment book cover, but yeah, you can fit a lot of goodies in here. And so I hope that you found this tutorial helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.